Hey guys, it's Talk here, and welcome to the stream. In this one, we are going to be building the rest of the mini golf course, the third one, our third course over here. We're going to be finishing building this, and then we're going to make our pathway that's going to connect to the course. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully, if we'll have enough time to start on the fourth one, maybe. But usually it does take a little bit of time to be able to get this thing done. We kind of have to make ourselves like a pulse, or sorry, not pulse, a flush piston door in order to, make like an entrance to the, um, for the golf ball to go into, and then that whole entire thing. So yeah, there is a little bit of finagling we have to do with redstone and stuff like that, but we'll see, because that usually takes up a decent amount of time of um, of building and everything. Let's hold up 1 second here. It's got to set up our thumbnail and all this. All right. And boom. There you go. And also really excited for our videos that we'll be working on pretty soon. Starting this week, we're going to be doing some videos, specifically working on this one where we're going to be doing a 24-hour challenge of, well, it's not going to be straight, but um, we're going to be doing this 24-hour challenge to where we're going to be building the Eye of Sauron. Probably shouldn't have said that because that kind of gives spoilers, but um, I won't say that anymore, I guess. But we're going to be building the chosen build that we had a vote on, and we're going to be doing a video of 24 hours where I have to literally, right when I spawn, um, I'm gonna have to start a 24-hour timer, and it's gonna be from scratch, a world from scratch, that I have to build this crazy thing. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty wild, but I'm very excited for it, and we're definitely gonna be working on a lot more videos for the rest of the oncoming future. So expect to see some more frequency with videos and everything, which I'm very excited for. Um, okay, so that's how I did that. I think this one's a little bit better. I think we're gonna keep this thing that we have here, like kind of open until we get to this one, so that we're at least able to figure out how to do it. Um, because that is quite annoying, not remembering exactly how the heck to build this thing, the flush piston door, and also this thing. I mean, this redstone device here is pretty easy. It's just timing with redstone repeaters and everything. Yo, what's going on, Froggo? What in the gibberish is that, bro? What in the what? All right. Oh my gosh, yeah, man. Cushions. Chat. Cushions are crazy. The new cushions, they're so freaking awesome. Sadly, note that they're not in here because um, this is normal Minecraft, not beta. I wish they were, but sadly they're not. But they are so cool. One of the most like revolutionary blocks in a very long time. I mean, other than the fact that we did get like the shelf recently, I mean, I don't think that was as revolutionary as this one though. This is like next level revolutionary here. There's so many things you can do with this thing because since the cushion is like an entity and not an actual like block, you can use it in traps, and it's so crazy. So you can like make pitfall traps They came out of nowhere and they announced that they came out. I know, which is very surprising. Like usually, like they wouldn't be like, "Oh yeah, this update's gonna happen for the snapshots or whatever today." They don't usually do that, so that was very unexpected. I literally was gonna start recording today for the video, but that just like came out of nowhere. You can put it on string to make traps. Um, I actually did the same thing, except I put it on top of a button. So you can put it on top of a button. It's like a 2 or 1 pixel like sunken into the floor. Okay. We're just getting this little pathway here. But yeah, I did a little video or short on that. I'll be posting some shorts throughout the week about the cushion. Have 2 building idea shorts that I'll be posting, and what I just said there with the little trap. It's not a building idea, it's just like a little troll. What are the 2 days you're not streaming this week? It's 3 days, my dude. Wait. Oh wait, no, yeah, 2 days. Got rid of 2 days, yeah. Thursday and Wednesday. So we're gonna be doing Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. So that we'll have still the weekend. And then it gives me a lot of time to be able to work on the video. Because it's a 24-hour video, so it's a lot of filming, and it's also a lot of footage to go through to edit, so I need as much time as I can. And don't worry, you guys won't miss out on some content. We'll be posting the shorts I just mentioned 2 seconds ago, in those gaps of time. So you won't be missing out on anything. There'll be I won't be missing out on anything for giving you guys content. You can also use the cushions to make picnics. Oh, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I saw a lot of people posting you could do the toilet. It's pretty funny. Toilet is pretty funny. I know, right? I don't know. Everyone's dead, apparently. Oh no! Alright, well, I'm thinking is that this is kind of like the, like, lush area. We can kind of have, like, dirt and stuff around the path. But, like, I'm thinking that this is kind of like a lush kind of area. What's going on, Tinku? You just discovered Dub Forest? Made by wandering traders. Oh my gosh. Oh, the camps. Yeah. I saw that. That's like, it's literally said inside of like the notes, like the patch notes of like of Bedrock Edition for some reason. They're literally like said inside of the video. Inside of the video today. Like, oh, I wonder who built the camps. I don't know, maybe the guy that you literally like said inside of the patch notes. It's kind of funny. I mean, you kind of literally gave us the answer. You literally gave us the answer. Oh, Tinku, what we're going to be doing is, we're going to be building ourselves this golf course. You probably haven't seen it. I haven't seen you tune in a while. Yeah. It's going to be pretty awesome. Give me a second here. Alright. So I was going to be doing a little bit of terraforming here. We're trying to connect the pathways. If you place a cushion on a medium amethyst bud, then replace it with a wooden stair, it kind of looks like a couch with a layer. Oh, wow. So it's literally just like a 1 pixel? That's crazy. What? Awesome, Tinky, let's go. You posted a new video? Nice. Which is... Oh, if you place a... Wait. What are you talking about, Tinky? 2D Minecraft? You'll send a photo on Discord? Alright. I'll see if I can look at it a little bit later. I'm not sure we'll have enough time to put aside. Okay, we just gotta barely, like, cover this. Alright, there we go. I don't want to cover it, too much because we kind of want to... I'll just leave it like that, expose a little bit for now. We'll just do some stuff like this. Oh, it's on Scratch. Oh, that's pretty cool. Made your own Minecraft? Yeah, I know it scratches. That's pretty sick, man. That's really cool. I think one time I tried to make my own Angry Birds game on there. Alright. Alright, we're going to get some walls inside of here. I think for this area, I want to make it lush. So what we're going to do is we're not going to be using the same type of walls. I think what we're going to do is we're possibly going to use, just for this specific spot, because this is all lush, I think down here we'll go back to the rock, because it's kind of near the rocky again. Or maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll see. Depends how this comes out. I think we'll try to do some bushes. Some bushes. Some bushes. I know, bro. The palm trees are amazing. I love the palm trees. I love those palm trees. I've had experience before with palm trees, so, you know. You know? Had a bit of experience. I build the stems out of dirt. Oh, you don't need to build them out of dirt, my guy. You can build them out of a lot of things. You can mainly... I mainly decided to build them out of oak or jungle wood. Dude, if you make a highway with cushions, it's so fast. Oh, wait. Are you talking about, like, ice? Are you talking about with ice underneath them? Because boats are able to go through them? That's alright, Tinku. We'll all learn. We'll all learn. I was a complete noob on point, so... Don't worry, bro. We will all learn all of our, insane skills one day, dude. I believe, bro. No, if you place them 4 blocks apart and spam right click, if you go... Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. So you're basically just saying you're just going to be making highways of just placing them. Okay. Okay. I get your gist. I get what's going on here. Bro's really abusing them. Abusing that feature. I mean, hey, I don't blame you. I don't feel like I would want to do that, though. I feel like that's kind of abusing the feature. And also, it doesn't make any sense, like logical sense at all. You know? It really does not. Alright, we're just gonna place a few bits here. Oh. Did it a little bit too high. Whoopsies. There we go. We'll just push back some of the leaves in certain spots. At the end of the track, you should add a sulfur cube with what? Teeth that move by pistons so they could match the theme. Teeth. Huh? What do teeth have to do with sulfur cubes? I don't understand that. No idea what you mean by that, bro. But what does that have to do with sulfur cubes? Like, that doesn't have anything to do with sulfur cubes. Confused what you mean. Well, yeah, I understand the pistons will move the teeth. I'm just, what do you mean by that? This has nothing to do with sulfur cubes. You're like saying that um that matches the theme. But there's what? It doesn't make any sense to me. There's no teeth on sulfur cubes or anything. Are you talking about the mini golf? The mini golf theme? I mean, I have this as a theme. This is my theme. Is like pirate-y type magic. Parody. I would hunt. I'm not gonna lie though. I do like the idea. Um, I think maybe we will use that possibly. In some sort of fashion, not in the fashion you think, as in like doing teeth. We could do something else similar to that, where like you use pistons. But yes, for sure, I could definitely do that. I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna make this part fade away, and we're gonna add like a big dirt wall basically. This is gonna be like really compressed dirt, so we're using like we're gonna use some wool, maybe even some terracotta to just like kind of really solidify this like wall. Azalea bushes. That's a good idea. With the flowers. That's a good idea. All right. There we go. Where there's leaves. Yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I can see what it looks like, but I don't know, cause I don't know. Let's just see. Let's put it in random spots here. We'll put one down there, one down there. Yeah, that looks alright. Just add a little splash of color. That was a good idea. That's a good idea. Alright, alright. And just a little clarification here, guys. I know all the space is all empty here, but I'm just leaving like this for now. This will eventually be terraformed. I just have to have this open so that I can kind of, get this redstone all copied to the for the next course, because I have to do that every single one. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. With your cushion highway, you traveled 100 blocks a second on the dot. Wow, that is insane. Sheesh. That is pretty wild. Wow. Okay, I'm very excited, by the way, for the whole entire wool blocks. Sorry. Um, the wool stairs and slabs and everything, because that's going to be very awesome for a decent amount of this building. It's going to be pretty awesome. We don't have to worry about like having no slabs and stuff like that, and it's going to be very great. Faster than a leecher, but a leecher if a trident is faster. Oh yeah, I don't think. Excuse me, anything's going to beat that. I don't think anything ever will beat that. How fast that is. But still, it's really fast, yeah. I mean, hey, it's definitely very fast, and it's definitely a very great way to get around without having to use any rockets. Or anything, for that matter. You're not even going to be using your leecher. So, no durability usage or anything. It's pretty great. I'm just gonna, scatter these guys around a little bit. Oh snap! You're practicing for manhunt with that fancy type. Trident with Elytra is not the fastest. Combining your Riptide 3, Death Strider 3, and Dolphin's Grace, you go underwater. Pushes you to the speed to roughly 145 to 150 blocks a second. Wow. That is crazy. That's like next level. Next level. We're gonna place some double tall grass over here to get some height. It's a jungle, right? You know? Or a tropical island. You gotta have some sort of something. Alright. Some sort of overgrowth. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the fastest average speeds, but float top speeds can go to 300 blocks. What? Excuse me. That's insane, bro. Let me use this to separate this. I don't know. Coarse dirt. Kind of look ugly, no? can use a little bit of this. Maybe I could like sprinkle in some dry grass so it's not so flat. Or actually, you know what? I don't have to do that. I don't even have to have that because I'm going to be doing a railing. So we should probably put in like a cobblestone wall railing or something like that. Even learn the portal and bucket tech. Dang. That's crazy. That is crazy. If you use a TNT cannon, you can go 500 blocks a second. What? That's insane. Where's the gunpowder at? I'm kidding. Honestly, am I even going to try to attempt to make any kind of thing like that? Because that completely gets rid of the factor of using the fireworks, and that's going to be using more gunpowder, and that's just more of a pain in the butt. Alright, there we go. What do we do it? I don't know, man. I do not know when we'll be doing Manhunt again. Yo, what's going on, Linda? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Alright, we're gonna add a little bit of grass here. Or also, you know what? Let's just add a little bit of dry grass too. But just like a tiny bit. You know? All good, awesome. Awesome. Alright. We're just gonna add some grass on the moss here. And then we'll be... Yo, what's going on, low quality? What's going on, dude? What do you have to? We're, continuing the golf course. Of course. And, yeah, we're gonna be doing this solo, just so that y'all know. We're just gonna be doing this solo. Okay. Has it been going low quality? Has it been going? Alright. Let's get this all aligning. The edge. Good, awesome. Oh, we should actually probably... Oh yeah, happy late, July 4th. Mm-hmm. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What do you call it? Haven't missed, a lot. The only thing is, do you know about the schedule of this week? I made a post about that. Just a question, because we're going to be doing 2 less streams for like the next 2 weeks. I'm also kind of like thinking maybe even doing it may be permanent. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking. I'm thinking about it. Reasoning is because I want to focus a lot more on videos, and I need time for that. And I mean, it depends. It could fluctuate, maybe, but guarantee for the next 2 weeks is going to be this same schedule where we're going to have Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. We're going to be streaming. Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. So today, and then Friday, and then Saturday we'll be streaming. Because I just want to get back into the jam of doing videos, and also, you know, we all gotta, you know, kind of pleasure everyone, and I have not been doing that recently. I have not been pleasuring all the community. It's only been live streams, really. I just started to do a little bit more videos. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just get into it. Let's get back into it. I was trying to ease back into it a little bit by posting those 2 videos, you know. And yeah, I think we're going to get back into the things here. So I'm pretty excited about that. But the video that we'll be working on for the for 2 weeks. The reason it's 2 weeks is because it's actually a longer video. It's gonna be we're gonna be building a build. We have 24 hours to build it, and it's gonna be survival, and it has to be a whole entire brand new world. So when they spawn in this world, it's gonna be normal, and literally I have to right when I spawn, the timer's gonna swap. The timer is going to start. Can you create mods in PlayStation 5? No, you cannot. Only buy them from the marketplace. And they're not necessarily mods, they're literally just add-ons. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So we have to build a crazy thing, and we have 24 hours to do so. 24 hours. So I'm very excited to get all that underway. I did have a poll up for a certain amount of time for like 2 days, and we were basically voting on what we are going to build, and it has been the tallies have been put in. We have finished the poll. It's not there anymore. You can't vote, and I cannot say. I will not say what it is, but it's going to be tough to get done in 24 hours. So hopefully we'll be able to get it done. And if not, well then, shoot. I guess we'll fail the challenge and, I guess then we'll have to, like, maybe do another one or something like that. I mean, I plan on possibly making that a series because it sounds like it would be pretty fun and I think people would be into that. But yeah. Pretty excited. Pretty exciting stuff. Okay, we're just gonna dot these a little bit around. Boosh, 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 boosh. Boosh, boosh, booshes. Oh my gosh, in low quality, my guy. Have you heard the news? Have you heard the news about the new cushion? It is insane. It is so freaking cool. The new cushion in Minecraft. We can finally sit down. Minecraft players will finally be able to sit down after 17 years. Yo, oh my gosh, what's going on, penguins? How's it going? How's it going, penguins? I'm so excited too, man. I've been experimenting with them a little bit here and there. I've done a few shorts. I've recorded a few shorts with them. They're not all out. I've only released one, but they're absolutely crazy. They are so wild. Very revolutionary. One of the most revolutionary blocks, I think, in a minute that they've launched. This is going to be a peak golf course for sure, penguins. You want to see the golf course? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, we're gonna go all the way around. Boosh. Here it is. It's called the Sulfur Sea. When you walk up, you got ourselves a really nice. I like framed this perfectly, so you got like the sign, the two palm trees, kind of framing everything. You go up. Um, you got like some nice sandbars everywhere. You just went 30,000 blocks into the air with in a second. That's crazy. You come over here. This is where you get your clubs. So you got power 3 and power 2. These things, basically, like I've already tested them with the sulfur cube, the specific one that we're using. So basically, a wooden spear does a little bit less than the sword, the wooden sword, and then this emerald here is just saying your fist. Excuse me, sorry. Um, Also counts as a putter, and it's just under the spear, the spear's power. So that counts as power 1. And then this is the score. So you keep score. And then you got all the sulfur cubes, and then you can choose your ball color. And you use coral blocks as the block. I can actually give me a second. I can give us a little bit of example. I'm flying by the map. Cannon, right there, and then this little deck that goes all the way around. And then this is a little thing right here. You should low-key add a food court. I think we're just gonna keep it to the sake of keeping it to this, the theme of this. I don't think we'll have like a food court, but maybe like a lounge, just like a place to chill, a little bit of a rest area or something like that. But you are about to be amazed with the redstone that I got down here. It's great. Um, Second of all, let's make my shot. Okay, I did not get the best here. Add seats. I can't yet. I will eventually once they come out. Boom, there we go. And then, yeah, so we made the shot. Another thing I wanted to show is that, me a second here. Huh. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna break this lever. Give me 1 second. Hold up. Hold up, chat. This, this. Boom. You hit that lever. Boosh. Cannon goes off. Pretty sick, right? Cannon goes off. So it's this little cool little interactive thing that you can do. Use boosh. There you go. Woo! Isn't that so cool? Yo, what's going on, Dave? How's it going? But anyway, let's just get our ball out of here. And if you're wondering, how the heck are you going to, get this thing to the next course? Obviously, you can't get up these blocks here like that. Also, by the way, sand traps. So if you go to the right side, you bounce it off something, you can get stuck in here. But you also can get it out. You can. You just gotta hit it the correct way. You hit this lever right here. Flush piston door to open this little secret entrance. It's not really secret though, because I mean it's part of the course. But you get your ball inside of here. You hit this button. A little contraption is going to shoot your ball around, and there it is. Boom! Isn't that so cool? So cool. I love that thing so much. I'm always so scared though if it'll ever break, because it's always scary because I want this thing to be 100%. But I think it is. I have an idea, but is there any way to launch the sulfur cube vertically? What do you mean vertically? Like up? I mean, I know what that means, but like, what do you mean? Like, what are you gonna use that for? Like, I mean, if anything, this is gonna go straight up. like I don't know, like what is that gonna exactly accomplish? Like I don't know, what do you mean? Like what is the use of that gonna be? Shooting up vertically. I'm pretty sure you can, probably with a TNT cannon or uh, wind charge dispenser pointing up. I mean, I don't know exactly. I was also thinking about I was actually thinking about one thing, chat. I was thinking about. I saw someone did make their own mini golf course already with a sulfur cube. I forgot the channel's name. I would shout them out, but I literally kind of forgot. I was thinking like you could launch a sulfur cube over objects. Yes. So this is what I was thinking. So I saw their video. It's not. They used a little bit of mods, some coding. They did code the ball to be smaller, and then they also did a few other things. They also made like a custom flagpole. They basically made the cube one block small so that they could like a little bit smaller, like about like the size of like a head, a player head, so that they could get it inside of one block area. And also every single time you'd shoot, you'd reset to the beginning of the course, and then it would also only happen like when it would stay still. When the ball would stay still, it would end your round and go to the next person. All right, low quality. Well, I really appreciate you tuning in, man, and I will see you in the next one. I really appreciate all the support you've shown on the stream, and I'll see you later, dude. But yeah, what I was trying to get to is that they did actually use all the different variants of the ball because their ball was smaller, so they're the like the what do you call it? Properties of the ball were like it was like less, like they were less powerful, like even the wood, it was like less bouncy, so it was like a little bit easier for certain things to happen. So it's kind of sad though because I can't do certain things. Like, let's say, like, look, this is what happens when I hit wood with my fist. Forward. Like, you literally just have to use your fist. If you don't use your fist, it's gonna go very far. And also, it's very bouncy. If you use a sword, look how fast. Look at that. Like, that's easily gonna go off of course, you know? So, like, I'm thinking, like, maybe we could use, beach ball? I don't know. Beach ball's, like, really, I don't know. You can make it smaller in vanilla, by the way. It might only be for Java, though. It's probably only for Java, dude. I'm telling you right now. Usually those kind of things are always in Java Edition. But yeah, like this isn't necessarily like the bounciest item. This is also concrete powder, which is kind of high friction, but a little bit slidey. Yeah, like I don't know. Yeah, you can launch them vertically. It's just like you have to hit them downward. You know? And this is that's the thing. You see what's happened there? You know, it's a lot. Yo, what's going on, Anakin? How's it going? /7 size. Okay, let me see. Is that the exact thing? Like the exact? You should use actions and stuff for a golf ball. Oh, actually, I already have my golf ball right here. It's Sulfur Cube, buddy. a sulfur cube. Exact? Okay. Let's try this. Slash summon Minecraft Minecraft Sulfur cube. There we go. Okay. What are those? Oh, those little lines. Where is this? I'm using PlayStation, so it's like a... Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Oh jeez. Where is this stupid lines? Okay, two of these. One. Another little wormy thing. Spaces. Oh wait, what? Spaces where? Between them? Like this? Or in between every single one? Like everything. Between, like in between the words? Or just in between them? Like, themselves? Just like this? Okay, so now I just need to add the other letters? Or the other little things? Put a space between the squiggle and the E. Okay. So do I have to put a space in between the one? Or is this like closed together? I'm gonna put this stuff here. Those are meant to be right next to each other. Okay. Nothing is popping up, so... Oh, wait. I'm stopping. Delete the bracket. Okay, well, you put brackets when you typed it. Do 3 more with spaces. 1. Okay. Like that. Well, I see something pop up here. Look at this. This is popping up, so I'm doing something right. Okay. Bracket. Nothing's popping up anymore, though. Size. And then... 10. And then... Hold up. Okay, like that. Is that it? Sorry, I'm not reading chat. You reached 59 subs. Let's go! Let's go, Anakin. Capital S. No spaces in between. That's it. That's it. Error. I just said error. Unexpected. You put 4 squigglies? I put too many? Oh my god. Okay. Slash summon. Minecraft. Sulfur. Cube. Bro, that would be so dumb. How many freaking worms were there? I have to look back. Oh my gosh. Okay, 2. There's 2 here, and it's 1. And then it's another 1. And then 1, 1, 1. Okay, is it that many? That many? No more than that? Double check. Triple, quadruple, quintuple, dripple, check. Quintuple. Whatever the word is. Oh my god. So no wonder. Look, there's type here. That's why. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm telling you, I don't think we need the... Do we really need the brackets? Because type is popping up here, but then when I do this, it's not... Only 3. Okay. Oh my god. So that many? Not 2 more after. Okay. Bracket. Capital S. Size. What about spaces? There's no spaces? Nothing's popping up. That's the thing. That's my worry, is nothing is popping up. I don't think that means it's not going to work. That usually means it's never going to work. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. Triple check. I'm not doing anything. Triple checking, okay, okay. Come on. Be right. Work. Minecraft Bedrock Edition, please. Like, fail me now. Come on. Have this at least for a parody of Java Edition and Bedrock. This would be great. Do 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 do. It's only for Java. I'm checking it in Bedrock. Okay. Oh, you're checking in Bedrock. Oh. Fox emoji. Fox emoji. Don't worry, I got some patience on my hands. I can go live. Keeps it. Wait, what? It keeps it. Keeps on saying. Almost there. Huh. That's interesting. Is that like Are you talking about like the live stream? You can't like go, I'm live. It's like a 10-second delay. It keeps on freezing or something. Because I have that all the time with live streams and I'm watching them. It's very annoying. I hate when that happens. Voices of sound. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's hope we get an answer from Froggo. Come on. Please be real. Be real for Bedrock. It doesn't work, doesn't it? Let's go. W. W. So it doesn't work. Awesome. Well, that sucks. That would have been very awesome. Because then we would be able to... More like Bedrock is rigged. Bedrock is rigged. Bedrock is rigged for sure. Okay, well, we can still talk about the fact that what we were doing earlier. I was thinking about the fact that we can do this. Like, I think we could honestly do this to where, like, you can hop over... Like, you can 100% just... do that. You can turn a Sulfur Cube giant with actions and stuff. Wait, are you serious? This is gonna get, like, a little bit of used to. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought it went out of bounds. Like, trying to go... Oh, God. That's why this thing is, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't... Yeah. This is why I'm like... I want this to happen. But... Like, I think I'd have to add barrier blocks everywhere. And stuff. I mean, we could do that. We could add barrier blocks and all that to, like... You know, solidify this thing from not getting out. But... You know. I don't know. Because this thing's very janky. Very is. I thought I just remembered. There's a last resort that can change the size of mobs. What is that? Please do tell. I forgot this was a bouncy thing, I'm not gonna lie. Let me put this back. That is not the direction to hit at all. It's a complicated command called play animation. Oh god. Well, why don't you check it before I do it? Because I don't want to waste any time here with the stream. Boosh. Alright, there we go. Set off on course. Boom, there it is. Let's go. Bye-bye. This one's a lot more faster because it's using wind chargers. The other one was using pistons. For some reason, the piston one... Or, sorry, the, for some reason, like... this one, we are using, wind charge, but... It goes... slower. So it does that. Um, TJ helped out on something and basically gave this thing infinite invisibility. So we did invisibility at E, and that granted it invisibility. Um, okay, so what we're going to do is we're just gonna fade this. Um, we're gonna fade this out. We're gonna do this, and we are going to get rid of all that. We're going to go back to terraforming this stuff, and we're going to do the same thing for this wall. That's what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do. What we're gonna do. What we're gonna... Okay. Alright. So, here is this course. I didn't... Like, right here, you're gonna... The water is going to push the ball all the way over here, and it's going to go right there. So you're just gonna hit against this fence. Basically. It's not a new course, but it's still the same one. But you're gonna hit it off from wherever it goes, you know. But yeah, I'm trying to go live, but it just says almost there. What should I do? I don't know, man. I thought you were talking about like the live stream is bugging out. I didn't know you're actually talking about your own live stream. Yeah, you don't need like a specific amount of subscribers or anything and stuff like that. Kind of like I don't think you need a specific amount like TikTok does or something like that. I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, you can look it up, fact check me to make sure. Yeah, I think it's only with TikTok. I think that's only TikTok, but you can fact check me to make sure. Yeah, for like a certain amount of subscribers. Like I don't. Yeah, like I don't think that's the thing. That's I think for only for TikTok, because TikTok is only meant for short content and live streams, but you make your way to that. Oh, it does? Really? Really? So it does? Hmm. That's interesting. Oh, that sucks. That's really dumb. All right. I mean, you just hit 59, so you gotta give it some time. I mean, I don't know how that's supposed to work. Maybe you're gonna have to like look up how you get like enabled to be able to do that, but I don't know. No, you don't need desktop, you just need to be able to, like, when you hit the 50 subs mark, it will go. Like, you will be able to do it. But it's probably not registering yet. So... Oh my gosh, of course it doesn't work with sulfur cubes. It's a good thing you tested it out. This game sucks, bro. Bedrock Edition. Can't do anything like command fun, like any commands. You know? I feel like you can't do anything with commands in Bedrock. Alright. Just gonna get this little thin layer. You know, just dirt and everything like that. This is just gonna go right here. Yeah, exactly. Player heads really suck. That thing very much sucks. I very much wish we could get player heads. Sucks. Mm-hmm. It's very dumb. What the heck? That's very weird. Alright, there we go. I mean, I think that looks pretty good, right? Looks pretty decent. I don't know. I really don't know what you can do with that, Anakin, but I think what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to search up exactly how to, um, um, get that all, yeah, situated. Waiting a few days. I mean, if you just hit 50 subscribers, like, today, it's probably gonna take a little bit of time, you know, to register, you know? It definitely will take a little bit of time. Oh my gosh, bro. That's crazy. You know what's actually awesome? I just literally found a 0 point gummy sprite, from some random kid. My friend got jumped. He was like solo trying to level up his dude, and he didn't know that I had the most insane rotation ever, and I just like immediately headed over to him, because he thought they were solo, so that's why he got jumped. And one of them ended up having the gummy 0 point, and I got a gummy 0 point now. Pretty crazy. Pretty insane. That was my first ever 0 point, and then my friend already had the 0 point, so um, he was able to. We just traded it, traded the 0 point, the normal 0 point for the gummy. And the best part about it is that the gummy 0 point was maxed out already. Didn't have to do anything. Best thing about it. Best thing about it. Um, I don't even know what kind of question that is, bro. Like, obviously. Bro, what? Bet, bro. That's crazy. What? I thought they patched like a duplication glitch. I thought they patched that. That's insane. The funny thing is that dude, we gotta do that today because me and my friend always talk about on how it is the most impossible thing to find. And if I'm able to pull that off, if we're able to pull that off and we're um, able to do that, and we're able to trade that, and I'm able to get that, and I'll be able to show him that, I think he'd lose his mind. But I kind of already told him that you already have like every single sprite in Fortnite, so like he'd kind of, I think he'd mind to straight like go to there. So, I don't know. That's crazy, bro. I think we'll just leave it at the Grim, bro, because I don't want all my work not done naturally. We'll just leave it at the Grim. There's still a lot of time left in the season. I don't want to rush it, you know? Couldn't tell. Yep, you are, apparently. I still got a lot of the season left, so I don't want to rush it, you know? And if you already have all of them, then what's really the point? Yeah, we're talking about Fortnite. What are sprites? They're basically these like little collectible majigs. They're little collectible. Do you remember? Were you there through Chapter 6? For Chapter 6, or have you not played? It is a gun game. If you do not know what I'm even talking about, then okay, so you haven't played at all. Okay, um, it literally is just like a little plushy type thing that goes on top, like on the back of you, and it basically just gives you certain little abilities. So, like per se, you get better loot when you search a chest, or a little protection shield pops out when you are popping a heal, stuff like that. Yeah, he's not gonna understand what a bubble shield is. I don't think Penguins knows anything about it. Anyway, Fortnite. Um, yes, there is. There is. So there's like a bunch of different varieties of them and rarities, and um, every single sprite has a base. So it's like a normal one, and then there's like the version of like the insane rare, kind of like how Pokemon, you know. There's like a shimmering card or whatever you want to call it. But um, basically, like the rarest one is the a Galaxy version. Yeah, I did see that Hollow Foes coming out tomorrow. Last time I actually played a full squad was like the superhero season. Which one? There was two. No, there's three now. There's been three superhero seasons. So which one is that? How long ago was it? I can kind of tell which season it is from that information. If you can like at least give me like a vague date of when that happened, when you played, years or whatever, like 5 months. Okay, so that was the most recent one. That's in Chapter 6. So you played during when sprites were a thing. So yeah, those are the original sprites what you played with. Um, these are these new improved sprites that literally just like collectibles. and they just give you some power-ups, and abilities and stuff like that. And like I said, though, there's different rarities and varieties of them. There's the base version, and then that goes all the way to different rarities like Pokemon, to where they have different collectible value. There we go. Um, so you can get all the way from the base version, to Galaxy, which is the rarest. But in order, it's the base version, Gold, Gummy, and Galaxy. And then tomorrow they're going to add an in between of Gold and the base. They're going to add Holofoil, and it's going to be rare, as in like in between like the base version and the Gold. Um, but basically, these little guys, you find them around the map. There's these things called sprite chests. You can get like a guaranteed sprite out of them. Honestly, they're super very rare to be able to find anything out of them that are like good. You always end up usually finding like the base of a normal sprite. Um, but sometimes you can get lucky, but it's good, because since it's like a guarantee sprite that you get. So, but the rarest sprite in the game right now, which is called the Grim Sprite, the Galaxy version of it, which is the rarest in the game, the rarest variant of all the, the sprites. It is, I think it's like 1 in 250 million of finding, and that's specifically from a sprite chest. So it's even a lower percentage chance if you were to try to find it from a different kind of chest, other than the sprite chest. So it's literally basically impossible to find. Sort of. I mean, so there's like to every single sprite you can get. It doesn't matter what rarity is. You can level it up to level 5, and that's the max it goes. It doesn't matter what variant it is, if it's Galaxy or High or anything, um, or anything like that, it will not like change like the levels or anything won't change. But depending on what variant you have, like the all that kind of stuff, um, they will give you like a different type of effect. So like if it's like a Galaxy, I think it like spawns like a shield bubble, which is basically just like a bubble that protects you and surrounds you, or something like that. There's like certain things and certain buffs, or like I think the gummy gives you like extra 20% XP or something. Will you ever collab with other YouTubers or other popular YouTubers? I don't know, man. It depends. If I ever able to get contact, or someone comes in the stream, stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, they just like give you different variables. Um. Okay. Well, I think this is pretty good. We'll kind of smooth this is. So like every spray is particular in their own way. Yes, and also no. Like Galaxy, like every single Galaxy or Gummy that you have this will have the same effect. Just like I said, where it's like Frago said, with 30% ammo. Every single Galaxy sprite you find will have 30% ammo. Like that'll give you 30% more ammo. So yeah. But the all the other things, to where it's like just depending on what sprite it is, it will give you a specific power up depending on what it is, like a different ability, basically. Just a little buff, basically. One of them is actually the most insane. Is um, one of them actually gives you 5+ health per level at what it is. So if you get to level 5, you get a max of 240 health in total. So you have 120 and 120 shield, 120 health. Yeah, it's called the boss sprite, so you get it from killing bosses. Pretty crazy. Oh, it is? Oh, dang, so it's 150 health. Oh, I thought it was 140. So yeah, you'll have a total of 150. So in zero build, I'm sure you know what that is, since if you played in Chapter 6. In zero build, um, since there's overshield, it'll be a total of 300 health. That is so true. That is so true, bro. I gotta love just doing the classics of Fortnite, just ramming people with the cars. Man, if you were there for the Wrecked season, there's a season called the Wrecked. If you know what that was, oh my gosh. That was the best season to be able to do that. Do you know what that is, Penguins? Do you know what season that is, Wrecked? Alright, let's just get this wall done. Have you heard of that? Alright, we gotta get under here. We're gonna bring this like a little gradient up here. Wow, that's insane. Bro, got all the times on your hands. Looky, I wish I did, but I'm gonna be honest, I have like zero Fortnite knowledge. Dang. Alright, Anakin, I really appreciate you tuning in, dude. I will see you in the next one, my dude. I appreciate it so much, man. Um, nah, man, it's okay. He gotta do what he gotta do. He gotta do what he gotta do, man. Penguins. Alright, dude, I'll see you later, Anakin. I really appreciate it. I mean, hey, man, it's his life, man. Live to the fist. You haven't eaten all day, bro. Wait, what? Nah, bro, you gotta live in a different time zone. There's no way. Alright, man. Alright, dude. I will see you in the next one, man. Peace out, Anakin. Alright, though, chat. What I was saying, though, the whole entire Wreck season, that literally was, not even joking, one of the worst seasons ever for cars. But also the best seasons ever for people that love to ram people with cars. Basically, they added attachments to cars to where you could literally just like, you know how like trains have things called like cow tippers, basically, or like or cow catcher, like cow like herder things. Not trains, sorry, tractors. stuff like that. Where there's like little attachments where like it just helps moves the cows. Um, yeah, so there's basically something like similar to that. You put it on the front of a car, and it just would plow through any build, and also would do a hell of a lot of damage to people, an insane amount. And then also on top of already having that, they also added turrets on top of cars that you could get. So yeah, that was fun. And then later in the season, they added indestructible glass so that you couldn't get shot through the windshield. So you literally would have an indestructible car. And not only that, they also increased the health of cars in that season. And also there was a bunch of boxes that you would destroy when you crush over them, run over them. That's how you get your abilities for the cars. And it would be like health boxes and stuff like that all throughout the map. It was fun to a certain degree, and there was a lot of other things inside of the season that made it not fun. The cars was like the extremity of it, but there was a lot of like other things that just made it really unbalanced. There's a lot going on in that season. But yeah, that was absolutely crazy. That was like almost 2 years ago now. That season, almost 2 years ago. Pretty crazy. Or it was 2 years ago. I don't know. Honestly, do not remember exactly when the season was, so could have been already 2 years. All right, I think we're gonna start to get back into the whole entire stone part a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, a ton of people say like they don't like modern versions of games like Fortnite and Minecraft, and I'm like, you can go back. Well, you can't go back in Fortnite, but you can go in Minecraft, but you can't go in Bedrock. You can do that in Java, not in Bedrock. So, yeah. Yeah, Bedrock sucks. There's so many features that are not in the game. I mean, I think there's a reason why, and I think I understand. It's probably because the fact that Bedrock Edition is for consoles, like all consoles, so like PlayStation, which is what I play on, Xbox, Switch, everything. So you can't really go backwards on updates on those kind of consoles. So I think that's kind of why. I don't know, bro. Maybe you won a lot of matches, and the game's like, yo, gotta put them into some skillless matchmaking. Wait, also because Java costs money, but I'm not sure. Does Bedrock cost money as well? Um, Bedrock does not cost money if you were to buy it on PC. You can actually when you buy Minecraft now, it comes together. Um, but for like console users like me, obviously you only get Bedrock because you can't get Java Edition on PlayStation or Xbox or any other version for that matter. Nope. Only Xbox. Oh, sorry, I just said Xbox. Sorry, only PC. Yo, what's going on, Chad? I wish I could play Minecraft with the new type of force. Do you play on Bedrock? Do you play on Bedrock? That's one question for you, and I can confirm it if you can. Yes. Okay, you can. Where do you play on? Exactly. What do you play on? A phone. I don't think so. I don't think you can. I'm not 100%. You're gonna have to look it up. There's a thing called Minecraft Beta, and you're able to like download it or whatever from the going to settings, just like settings, and then you go all the way down to here. I see how it says preview right here. Then you hit open, and then it'll bring you to the application, and you'll be able to download it. I don't know if that's a thing for the phone, for mobile. I don't think it is. But you can see. You can see. I don't think it is, sadly, though. You have to download through the app called Test. What? What in the what? What? Is that legit, or is this like a bypass? Alright, alright, it's legit? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You can then. Even if it was on phone, I still ain't able to use it, because if I do, it can mess up multiplayer, and also, I can't get rid of it unless I delete it. What? I don't understand the issue. I mean, the only thing is this is multiplayer. What? What? I don't understand why would it get rid of multiplayer? Or what would happen to multiplayer? There's a mob vote with 2 other mobs and a penguin, and oh yeah, I do remember that. I do remember. That was the same one with the crab, right? The same vote with the crab. I mean, that's why they got rid of them, so. So there's no more controversy. They did say they would never scrap them, though. So. Not every multiplayer world is going to use the new data. Or the new beta, meaning I won't be able to join. Okay, so you literally are downloading a whole entire new app. When you do this, you're literally downloading a whole entire new app. So you're not going to be deleting anything. When you download that, you're not turning your Minecraft into Minecraft beta. You're literally downloading a whole entire new app. There's nothing is going to change to your normal Minecraft. Nothing's going to happen. So you're fine. All right. Let's get this brown wool. I think if I just like make this go up like that. And then we can just put moss on top of this, basically. I think we're done. Like, can we all agree having the crab, penguin, and armadillo added to the game would be W? Yes. I mean, armadillo's already in. But yes. I do agree. I think that would be very awesome. I do think eventually that will happen. But at this current state, nothing has been said. Will I think it would happen? Yeah, I think they'll all eventually be added. It'll just be a little bit of time. For sure. I am very excited though for the fact that I know that they're also going to, um, not going to like scrap any of the other things. Yo, what's going on, Jahan? Or Johan? Johan or Jahan? Haven't I seen you in chat before? I swear I have. I am chill, my dude. Also, I'm not gonna lie, the creaking forest is cool, but I think Minecraft should focus on making the game more like the real world. I don't think they should do that. I don't think they should make the game more like a real world because that takes away the fact that Minecraft is Minecraft. Minecraft has a certain like feeling, you know? Oh, I thought you meant like. Oh no, 100% agree with you with that. I thought you meant like we're gonna add computers, we're gonna add this, we're gonna add fridges. Yeah, yeah, and cars. Yes, I want to keep it with fantasy. I don't want to have feature stuff. That would be dumb. That's not Minecraft anymore. That's a mod. You play a mod if you want to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like the Dabble Forest, I think that's one step towards that. Yeah, I it's small right now. I am pretty sure they're actually wanting it to be very big biome. It's just currently just in early phases, and right now it's kind of a bit choppy and messed up. You know, that's usually how biomes are all like when they first are being released and slowly let out in the betas. So it's not going to be that's not the final product, you know. Like I really like the Cherry Blossom biome. Yeah, Cherry Blossom biome is really cool. Built a base there one time. Base up on those mountains. It was quite cool, quite cool. Not sure if I have that base or like that world anymore. I think I got rid of it to save some space because I have a lot of stuff on here. And also, don't worry. I know I did say I didn't want to cover that, but I can just use some night vision and we'll be all good. And I can go inside of there. And also, be sure to also make some palm trees, and I can show you guys how to make the palm trees if you really want to know. Listens a sound. Wait, is it rare to get struck by lightning in this game? Yeah. Very rare. In a random world. Dang. That's pretty crazy. You vividly remember it. I mean, there's one time where I had the skeleton horses spawn in front of me. The new depth force is going to be so peak. Dude, I know. It's definitely one of the best updates that's ever added in a long time. With the whole entire cushions and everything, like, oh, you know, like this, so good. Did I tell you about the cushions, penguins? Or do you know about them? Oh, okay, just make sure. I mean, like cushions. That's just like, oh, nice. Thank you, dude. Appreciate the support. I have 200 different ways to use these cushions. I know, bro. It's like, it's insane. Well, be sure to keep it with the shorts, guys, because we'll be posting some building ideas soon, starting tomorrow. We have 2 building idea shorts coming out this week, and then one just like for fun short. Also, if you heard a little creaky noise that kind of sounded like a fart, that was not a fart. That was my chair. Wait, do you think like they are gonna add things like sandstorms and deserts and blizzards and snowbombs? I don't think they'll have natural disasters. I don't think they'd ever do that because then that gives people a chance to like also be afraid of their. I don't think they would ever do that. I don't think so because they would literally then they would be like destructive to bases and I would never see Mojang like ever doing that. They're very like they do not want anything to happen to any worlds and stuff like that or builds. I don't know. I don't think they would ever do it. Like maybe some simple things to where like it would hail outside, to where like you could deal damage from the hail because you're standing outside and there's literally ice blocks landing on your head. I could see that, but that's the only thing I could think of that would be plausible for things. So into the safest place I know. Afghanistan. Technically, that's a crazy quote. The heck? Doesn't hurt you, by the way. It blinds your vision. Hmm. Well, I definitely think they would not like do anything with that. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they would ever do that. Add natural disasters doesn't seem Minecrafty to me. It does not seem Minecrafty to me, you know. All right, we are going to go back to the rocks right here. I want the action and stuff mad. Oh yeah, dude. I like it, but I don't want my textures to be changed. I don't want my texture pack for my blocks to be changed. I love how it looks. I love the animations. I don't want my blocks changed. That's what I don't want. That's a crazy quote. I think I accidentally held it instead of showing it. Sorry. Sorry, penguins. You can turn off the texture pack. The texture pack is in like that, and this is to be the animation. Because if that's the case, I may be a bit more interested. Because I love the whole entire animation factor of it. That's like the main thing. Just I absolutely love that. I find that so cool. All right, we're going to continue this terraforming. I think what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this. Um, we need to have like some sort of pathway. Um, that makes this go this way. If they ever add like a thirst bar, oh, I don't think they ever do that. It's that I'm never playing that version. I know. I don't think they ever do that. I don't think they would ever do that. Okay, awesome. So I'm definitely getting that. You just basically just like confirmed it for me then. Thanks. Appreciate it. Definitely getting that. I got put in a lobby with a genuine sweat. That's crazy. You know what else is crazy? Isn't it like the actions and stuff mod pack like what, $8 or something like that? People say Fortnite is easier on controller than keyboard. Yeah, I'd say so too. I haven't played it, but I would probably say so. I'm tired of having to fight for my life, bro. I don't know, like maybe try like dying right off rip on purpose by like jumping off a bridge or something or falling from a high place so that you can just like out of the trick matchmaking to get you in a really 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 crappy match of bots. Yeah, you have more potential to get better at the game, I think, on keyboard and mouse than you have controller. But like if you were to say like the easiest to just like play as a casual, controller is the best. All right. I think we got you interested before the whole entire Sprite thing, did we? Didn't we? You're looking at getting Fortnite again, aren't you? All right, we're gonna make sure we get ourselves like a nice like something placed in the middle there. Obviously, this is like a placement. Yes, sir. Oh no, we're gonna get you hooked. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, penguins. It actually is so much fun with the sprites. Yeah, I mean, Frogos is getting that kind of stuff because he won a few matches, probably. Okay, so what we're gonna do, chat, is we're gonna build a few palm trees. All right, you ready to learn how to build a palm tree? It's gonna be a while though. Palm trees take a little bit. Did you know I have more than a week in Minecraft? That's really funny. It's really funny. Wait, give me a second. It's gonna pause the screen for a second. Okay, give me a second. You're really funny, bro. You think that's a lot? That's so funny. I have 53 days just on PlayStation 5. That's not including PlayStation 4. I played on PlayStation 4. This is my job, so I have a lot of watch time on. Or not watch time, playtime. Well, I just did 1272 divided by 24. That's what I got. 2,000 hours on Fortnite. Yeah, I have somewhere around there too. Bro says that and dot dot dot. We all know you definitely have like 700 billion then, okay? Thanks for confirming. Um Okay, guys, let's start on this little palm tree here. So we go up like three to four blocks, right? Yeah, 3 blocks, and then we do wood. That's crazy. Like this. And then we go up one, and then we place a slab like this. Probably is insane. You don't even know. Yikes. And then we do that. There we go. There's your shape. You just lean it in the direction you want. I think it would be great to have it here because it's kind of shaping this spot and overhanging, getting some shade. I think we should probably, once we get the terraforming stuff like that done in this area here, we'll probably add a few more palm trees overhanging here. No, your phone's gonna die. Get the charger. Get the charger. Get the charger. Go, go, go. Get the charger. Is it a bad idea if I have 1900 hours on Fortnite? I don't know. I said bad idea. That's funny stats, bro. You don't think that's bad? That's really funny, bro. That's not 3 months almost, bro. I just did math on 1200 hours. It was 53 days. So I don't think that's 3 months. That's probably just over 2 months. Alright, we're gonna get a palm tree right here. Low-key video games itself are extremely addictive. They are. Sadly. Too bad they're too good, you know. It's too bad they're addicting. Okay, is this one? I think we have like this. And this one? Okay, I did not notice that. So that last one there, we do this. Yeah, Minecraft is a valid game for sure. Oh, yeah. I have too many watch hours, or too much playtime on this game. Like, it needs to be studied. I find this is you know, my time to express my art, you know? Just stopping by for a few before I gotta go. All right. Well, I really appreciate you coming back in the stream, man. Let's go low quality. Your brother has 1,000 hours on Roblox, and he only started playing on PlayStation 5 since 2024. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. That's like only like a year and a half. Oh, awesome. Well, that's great. Good for him. All right, this is why I do the coconuts. You put the few of these here. All right, dude. I really appreciate you tuning in. Low quality. This is what we got done, all the terraforming and everything. Just a little sneak peek while before you go. We got all this terraforming done. It looks really cool. I'm very happy how it's coming out. looking pretty cool. If you said steel brain rot, I was actually going to find it. Yeah, I know, bro. Steel brain rot, like, come on, bro. Like, that's bad. That's bad. It's bad. All right. So here's how I do my palm trees. You place some darker leaves, aka spruce leaves, like this, just a little bit in the center. You get some birch leaves like this, and then you kind of just try to shape. Um, you want to get some like nice um, curves in here, like from this. You want to have the light. I don't know, like start to come in like from here, like that, and then probably about like here you'll get some brighter colors. So you're gonna go to azalea right there. And to add some motion into things, we're going to make this palm frond go in this direction by 1 block the whole time. I'm not gonna lie, actually, you know what? We're not gonna do that on this one. I don't think it works out because you see it from a different angle. It's not the best. I don't think it's the best from that angle. I do not think it's the best. Okay. So this is that's a pretty good palm frond so far. So then we're gonna get like an angled one in here, but we don't want it to be the same. So we start at like a little bit of a different height, maybe even a little bit, um, maybe even a little bit darker. I don't know. No, nah. We'll have this part come up to there, and we'll have this palm frond. We need to thicken this one up a little bit, maybe. All right, Frago, that's all right, man. I really appreciate you tuning in, dude. I really appreciate you tuning in, my man. I'll see you in the next one, dude. I'll see you in the next one. All right, let's see. Let's just see this from different angles. I mean, he could just like leave his phone on, but yeah, that's the choice. What do we want to do? All right, there we go. I think that's a pretty decent shape there. All right, and then we're gonna get a few more here. I mean, hey, people got stuff to do. I appreciate it though. You know, trying to help out. All right. Let's get some nice palm fronds going right there. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that looks pretty good. A little bit of a lower one. Maybe by like 1 more block, if I could. And possibly get this part. No, nope, that looks a little bit weird. It needs a little bit more curved. A little bit more curvature. And then we can just add a few more leaves there to help that out. Yeah, come together. And then you want to also like do a few spots like here maybe. Um like maybe like here. To just you stick it out. You stick out the leaves like in the bottom. You definitely have more is crazy. You have more than 121 days, bro. Yikes. Alright, let's see how this looks. I'm not sure about that one. Also, I'm not sure about that leaf being there. I mean, I don't know. It looks a bit odd. Because I feel like it's kind of blending together. But I think if you get that right, it's kind of good. Okay, let's see here. Let's get one of these guys, because I don't got the skills to edit Minecraft content. Hey, bro. You can do it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Or Rocket League. Dang. I mean, you don't want to know what helps is it's honestly just watching content. Watching people's content and then getting inspiration of what they do for their videos is a great way to kind of learn how you want your videos to be edited. You know? I think that's a great way to learn how to edit. Is something like that, you know? That's kind of how I learned like how I wanted to edit is just by looking at how other people do it, you know? Um, I think we want to get rid of this. Just throw me off. I appreciate that, dude. I really do. I think it's one of the most. I think one of the reasons I'm not getting pushed by algorithm is um my limited amount of ability of editing because I just have a very um base layer editing software, which I am trying to combine that a little bit more with my mobile. I'm like trying to like download my footage onto my phone so I can download most of it and do some of it on my phone so I can have some different things. Um, but I think most of the reason why my channel has not been really pushed much um is that, you know? Yeah. Yeah. I really wish I was here in the days when the algorithm was actually freaking reasonable. Because you want to know what? Now it's all run by AI. And AI doesn't know squat about how freaking what needs to be sent out to what, because obviously not all my videos have performed amazingly well. Obviously. Um our most recent one has, because it was an irrelevant standpoint of things, and um, it was pretty easy to get some attention. Also, I use my phone to edit it, so better editing and stuff like that. So that went very well. And that's why I'm going to be doing some more editing with my phone, hopefully. Because it's sad, because YouTubers start with AI voice swap, and oh yeah. Mm-hmm. It's so dumb. And for the people that actually spend a lot of time and dedication into their work, they get like nothing. Mm-hmm. Exactly. It is very dumb. This is how the system works for right now. I'm sure it will definitely change sometime in the future. You know, they'll be adjusting things. They've been very much adjusting a lot of stuff for small content creators and stuff like that. But I feel like they need to, definitely fix some things when it comes to certain areas. And, but yeah. Yeah, I think I'm sure it'll improve over time. Okay, we're gonna add another like one that's gonna go up a little bit higher. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or maybe it should be like half on half with the algorithm being an AI and then also being the algorithm a person. Thoughts, YouTube? Hire me. Kidding. I literally know nothing about working for YouTube, so like that. Like that specific job. Nothing. Just like do that. Partnership? Let's do it. Come on. YouTube. Come on, guys. Let's partner up. Do it. Alright. Let's just get a longer one. Longer palm front. And actually, you know what? Let's get like a short one. I don't know. Like we need like a shorter one. Like maybe right here actually. This is just like a shorter one. Yeah, I think that works. See how these like all have like a lot of short ones, you know? There's a lot of thicker parts to these ones, so I'm trying to like maybe try to eliminate a little bit. No, there's no lights, so yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. There are no lights. That would be cool. That would. Mm, anything else I can do? I think I can get rid of this one and I'm gonna do something a little bit different, maybe. Like, maybe like make it just a lot brighter. A lot brighter. Because there's not too many bright ones. And I think there needs to be a lot more brighter ones. And also, you know what? I'm gonna get this guy to be a little bit angled. Let me get this. There we go. That's not the right block. Maybe something like this. Oh, I did not place that. There we go. Let's look at it from other angles. Like, from here, the palm tree is looking alright. It's not looking my best, though. It's not my best. Just add a little spot like that. Compared to these, I don't think it's my best one. I think we're gonna lower this one. Some blocks here. And we're gonna make it maybe just a bit shorter. That's a little bit better. Let's see from this side. We just gotta make sure we're viewing it from all our angles. You know, make sure it looks good. This side looks rough. This side looks very rough. Like all sides from these, like I don't see any rough sides really. Maybe this side because it's like kind of colliding everything. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure it'll probably blend in a little bit when we get some other ones in here. Okay. Well, let's get this other guy in here. Let's get this other palm tree. Let's get this other dude in here. Alright. Have this guy. This one I think we should have like a lot of angled palm fronds and stuff like that. So it should definitely be like overhanging this a lot, you know? So let's look at this. Yeah, that looks like a good shape right there. Yeah. Sorry I didn't come back in case I missed the rest of the stream. I just want to say have a great rest of your day. I really appreciate that, Penguins. I really appreciate all the support you've thrown out in today's stream. I'm glad you're able to tune in if this is really the last time you come into the stream. Appreciate it, my guy. Alright. Let's get some azalea. Boom. There we go. Pretty alright angle. Looking pretty good. Look at it from above. Okay, looking good, looking good. Like all these angles look pretty decent, even from looking at these. We definitely will need some palm trees overhanging here, but I don't think we have enough time for that today. Maybe I'll even do some palm tree work off camera because I know these aren't necessarily the most entertaining things to do in the world, to be building these. So. Alright. Let's get... these guys done. Alright, we need a little bit more. Need that to fall a little bit more, or... I think we need this. What that? Yeah, that works. Okay, let's see about this. Look at it from all angles, make sure we got this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright. Now let's get some longer guys there, and then we're gonna do a curve in right there. Yeah. Also, I love how like it just like shows a little bit of shade. I would love for some of the palm tree to be like a decent amount of it to be able to overhang. Maybe we get one more branch in here so we can do that. Excuse me. Maybe like one more. Must be pretty tough to do. To get the shape right. Okay. Ooh, okay. I think we just stop right here. Stop right there. I think that's decent enough. I think we stop there. Like, this one is already looking better than the other one, to be honest. Already. Okay, chat. Also another thing, I want to make this like a little bit better. Like, I don't know what to do exactly to make this stream look a little bit better or something. Like, maybe phase this a little bit more into the ground or something. But I don't really want to at the same time, because at the same time it's still supposed to be part of the course, and making any more adjustments would make it not a part of the course, if you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't have the course, the green and everything, so it's not the right colors. Maybe we just do that. I mean, granted, I don't want anyone to play from here. I want everyone to play from here, so maybe that would force people to kind of go over there. Okay. But also, just so y'all know, this needs to say close or open like this. And then when your round is over, you have to remember to you're gonna have to close it, because you don't want to accidentally bounce it and somehow get it back inside the water stream. That's why we have fence gates. But when you end up when we have some people playing this, we got to make sure that the people end up opening this back up when they finish your round. Okay. And then we'll probably have like a low palm frond over here. Nah, not that dark. Let's get that was a nice car going by. Nice. I'm sure you guys probably heard that. Probably. Alright. We'll see if this is too long or no. I mean, I think that's pretty good. My only thing is like it's same exact length as the other one. It's my only thing. No, the curve doesn't make it any better. I mean, I think it's okay. It's okay if it's the same exact length. It's not identical. Hey, Anakin, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm still alive. Welcome back, dude. The hilarious thing is that now Penguins is gone, and he's the one that was trying to make you stay. Yeah, he had to go charge his phone, so. Yeah. I mean, you can like charge your phone and watch at the same time, but it does kind of kill your battery. After this, you'll make a soccer field. I'm not even joking. I was thinking about that. I don't think even after this. I think I may do that soon because it only makes sense. Uh, World Cup. That'll only make sense. Um, but yeah, I was thinking about that. Could do that. That'll only make sense. All right. We're gonna get a longer one that's gonna come out kind of like this one. How it's like popping out like that. We're gonna get one of those guys going right here. I did not mean to do that. Okay, I think what I want to do is I'm gonna raise this one up a full block. I want to raise this one a full block, I think. Yeah. Wow, you looked really far into chat. I have no idea what you're even responding to. I don't even know what that is. Is that someone else? Like someone you watch streamer? Alright, well let's get this guy in. We're gonna punch him in. Oh, it is? Nice. So you punch him in. You go down this little path. And there it is. You close the gates. You punch it against the wall. This stroke does not count towards your score. And then you would hit it, and you could possibly somehow miss the wall and go straight into there. But you could also bounce off the wall and go straight into the goal. You don't know. Not the goal, sorry, the hole. I also think that this one's a little bit too bright. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. Add a little bit less brightness. Yeah, that's a little better. This guy looks like he's like literally connected to the other one, and is a little bit annoying. It's a little bit annoying. I have no idea what to do about this. It literally looks like it's exactly connected to it. Does that work? I mean, I think so. I don't see any issue in it. When is the next time you will go on Hive? I don't know. I don't know. Next week, I think we're going to plan on doing the city, which I know you have not seen yet again. And a lot of people actually haven't seen, decent amount of the new people, because we haven't done a stream on that in a while. We have our own custom city that we've been building for a few streams. I think we were on like, I don't know. Let me see. What was the last episode we did? Last stream on that. We did a stream on that. Last time we did a stream on that was 2 months ago, and it was. I hit the wrong thing. Episode 13. Episode 13 is. So we've been working on it for a bit. As you know, streams are, 3 hours long or 2.5. So do a significant amount of stuff every stream. At least a building or one done. A building or two possibly done. But sometimes it's a bigger project. That doesn't end up happening. Alright guys, we're going to do this one last palm tree here. One last palm tree. Man, this is actually really starting to come together. Like, let's just get like a view from, like, let's just do a little walk. You know what? No. Let's not do that yet. Let's do it after we get this palm tree done. And then we'll do that. Then we'll do that. We'll do the grand reveal, of all the terraforming we've done. It's really come out very awesome. I'm very happy in how all this terraforming has come out. It is very awesome. All right. I think that's pretty good. Pretty good shape. Maybe we'll get like a... Maybe we'll get one that goes like kind of long. Stretched out. Do something like this. Oh, this one's actually... Ooh. We don't want it to be the same height as that guy, so... We want it to be a little bit different. For sure. Maybe we cut down on this. And it, does that. Because I don't think, it's gonna work. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Let's see this, curve that. We like that? I think we like that. I think I like that. And let's get like a lower one that just kind of just like... kind of like how we did with this guy. It just like pops out. Pop, 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 pop. Maybe a little bit lower. A little bit lower. And maybe even sway to a side, like corner. Hmm. 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 Sound like a villager. I don't know. I think we lower it. Thoughts? And then we do this, maybe? Yeah. That looks good. Mm-hmm. Just a little part that just sticks out. And then that kind of blends in with things. Yeah, that all works. It all works. Alright. Hello. Hello. Welcome back, Froggo. A wild Froggo has appeared. Hmm. Who dis? Froggo, who dis? Alright, let's get this palm tree a little bit higher than usual. Or pom-pom. Sorry. I'm gonna make a custom mod pack that adds all the armors for the ores that don't have armor sets. Huh? Oh, so you're gonna... Oh, okay. What's going on, Bold? Oh my gosh, what's going on? I get, what do you mean? So, like, what do you call it? Like, um... what do you call it? Holy mother of God. Resin. There we go. You spilled your juice? Let's go. A minute ago? That's funny. That is funny. Well, awesome. All right. All right. Let's get a little bit of curvature to this guy. Nice. And look at that from afar. I think that's pretty good. Look at it from here. Different angles. Oh! Yeah, I see, man. It just, just, you know. I gotcha. Alright, I think that's pretty good. And then we're gonna have... I don't think we need any other palm fronds this way. We need some more this way, though. Alright. Need to get a little curve here. Didn't even wanna. Hey, you know what just happened? Things just happen. Nice. You're gonna make an emerald armor, amethyst armor, resin armor, lapis armor. Dang. Sounds pretty interesting. Lapis armor is just gonna have like a built-in enchantment. Okay, I'm looking. Okay, the only place I need to have another branch is right here. Right here. So let's get this in. Nice. Looks pretty good. Okay. For bedrock, so if you want to try it out, you can. Oh, sick. Sick, dude. I mean, I think that's the best we're gonna get. For now. I'm gonna add another one there. I think it's good. I think we did it. Okay. Let's keep our heads down. We're gonna pretend we're a new player. We're gonna move over here. We're gonna enter this place for the first time. Alright, let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, this place is really coming together. Look at this from afar. This is looking really cool. Okay, I am noticing one thing, though. And that is this needs to happen to these. Those two. It's missing the curvature there. Yup, that looks better. Oh yeah, chat, this is all coming together. Look at this, man. Look at this, chat. Let's walk through here. Nice, nice looking boulder over here. Look over here, you get your club. You got the cannon. Nice. We got the cool terrain over here, which will eventually all lead up. I mean, I haven't gotten this part done because I kind of have to figure out what we're doing here. I think what we're going to be doing here is the skull. This is the third one. I probably want to maybe do like... Yeah, I think we'll do the skull because that will be like, we can have like 2 levels on that. Or maybe we'll have a cave and it'll go into a skull. The skull. So we're going to have to build a really big skull. And I think we'll do it out of stone and not cobblestone so it stands out. Some lighter stones. So we just like walk up here. have the nice palm trees, and you can see the next course from here, which is also really cool. So you shoot your shot from here. Boom. The cool shade from the palm trees. When you look up, I just love when you just look up and you're able to see all the palm trees. I love that so much. You just walk down this little pathway. And then there'll be some more palm trees this way. So there'll be like, maybe like one here, and then maybe one here. So you walk this way, then you hit your ball into here, goes down the water stream. I think we actually should add a slab right there. That looks a little bit odd. It's still gonna go down, it's not gonna bounce off. And yeah, so then you go down this little pathway. And then you'd hit the ball into this. Into the hole. Boop. And now I can't get it out because there is no pistons. But it's alright. That's alright. Alright, chat. Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for the stream. I'm just gonna play like one full round of what we have so far. We're gonna play it out. Alright, let's see if we can get it. Oh, dang. Oh my gosh, I'm horrible. Okay. I mean, sometimes like you kind of think like the cube's not gonna do what you think it is, and it does the complete opposite. It's okay, I'm not keeping score. Alright. Let's hit this guy in there. Just playing for fun. Playing for fun. Get you in there. Alright. And if you ever get the thing stuck in here, just punch it and it'll bounce back out. There we go. Hit the button. Also make sure we close that back up. Close that. There it is. There's our ball. I have this awesome terraforming and everything here. I love how this is all coming out. I'm gonna place one block right there, by the way. I think that needs to be like that. We have it over here. Hole number 2. Have it lined up. Alright. I think the hole's like right down the center. Oh, you know, see? Messed up. These obstacles are really obstacling right now. I see it. See the hole. Oh, I did way too strong. Okay, I really underestimated that. Alright, there we go. This. Boosh. Get you back down. Snudge it. There we go. Get it. Yeah, hello. Yep, there we go. And at that. And let's just go down this awesome path. I love these palm trees so much. I love it. It just immerses you, you know, because it's just like a big canopy. Go down this path that we have. We'll have some more terraforming along the side, kind of like how we have here. I think we'll just have the terrain expand. And also, don't worry, we'll also probably have some barrier blocks eventually. That'll make it to where you can't climb. Alright, there we go. And then this is the last course. Yeah, okay, so don't do that. Last course, so we hit it into the stream. Hit over here. There'll be 2 more palm trees I can put right here, so we have some nice scenery. Alright, there it is. Hit it against, so it just gets in line. Alright, and then we hit it where it plays. Oh, messed that up. Oh, yeah, nice. Yes, yikes. Okay. Oh, ooh, just barely. Okay, okay, okay. It's a little down. Okay, yeah. Yikes. Okay, and there you go. I made it. All 4 holes so far. Is that 4? No, that's only 3 holes. 3 holes so far. I mean, this course is coming out really cool so far. And you might think it's not difficult. It actually is pretty difficult. It is. I'd say so. More difficult than you think, because you think the sulfur cube is gonna go a certain place, and it doesn't go a certain place. Um. So yeah, what we're gonna be doing the next time we work on this is we're gonna be like expanding the pathway. Like, I don't know, like maybe we're gonna be going this way, and then maybe we'll be going into the cave. So there'll be a big rock, or just maybe that terraform. I don't know. Terraforming of that. We'll be going into a cave, and that will lead into the big ol' like skull, kind of like the the big skull in um, Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean, or is it? No, that's I think that's Peter Pan. That's Peter Pan. But yeah, I'm very much loving it how this is all coming out. I do think we need to definitely incorporate the Sulfur Cave part a little bit more. And I think we'll definitely achieve that by adding some possible geysers or something like that, maybe here. I think we could add a geyser. You know what? Screw it. No, no, because then we have to add a lot more water, and then it's going to be a lot. Yeah. We'll do that next time. But we definitely got to incorporate some more geysers or like stuff like that. Try to, um, yeah. Would it make sense to use a hoe to hit the ball? Make more sense to do that. Let me see. I'm an idiot. It does the same power as a sword. Well, we've already committed. I'm not renaming all those swords again. I'm not doing this again. It takes so much longer on controller than it does to do a keyboard. I'm not sure if you guys know that. It takes so much more longer. So much longer. Because you have to individually type it with your stick, your sticks. So it's yeah, or your D-pad. It's pretty annoying. Anywho's, I think that's gonna wrap it up for the stream, guys. I'm very happy in the way we got done today. I mean, just like all this terraforming, I'm honestly flabbergasted what we got done today. Because last time we only got done a certain amount because of redstone technical difficulties. But this stream is just really focused on doing some building. Like if you press down both sticks, you can point at the letter you want to do. It's way faster. The touchpad is slower. I'm not used to that. I know exactly what you mean. I do know about the whole entire thing where you can point with your controller. And I don't know if that would be any easier. I don't think it would be. I think that's honestly slower because I'm not used to that. But anyway, guys, I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. I will see you guys Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be working on all this, the video and everything for this week and also next week. So we'll be having the same schedule of Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11. Um, so yeah, I'll see you guys Friday. With all being said, be on the lookout for all those shorts we'll be posting, and I'll see you guys then. Peace out, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.